Good day. We're from Group 1A2 to present on job analysis and design. I would like to first quote this from Adam Grant. Your worth is not defined by what you achieve or acquire. It is a question of who you become and how you contribute to others. The highest accomplishment is to be a person of generosity, curiosity, and integrity. Job analysis is defined as systematically identifying tasks, duties, and responsibilities expected to be performed in a job, as well as competencies to be successful, to, the, to fit the right person at the right place and at the right time. It helps both the employer and employee what exactly is needed to be delivered and how. Collecting the job information would have specific steps. First is to determine the purpose, identify jobs to be analyzed, explain the process to employees, collect job analysis and information, organize the information into job descriptions and job specifications, and review and update documents frequently. Note that the job description and specifications must be valid, accurate, and job related. The main two components are as a job description, it has to be a written summary of the specific task, responsibilities, and working conditions for a particular job. It also includes the job title, job identification, specifying important aspects of the job, essential duties, and responsibilities. In the middle is a sample of checklist of what a job description should look like. And in this slide, you can see a job description for an accounting assistant with the corresponding title, overall identification, which includes the department the employee will belong to, who he or she will report to, the position or plantilla, wage category, salary grade, analyst, the date analyzed, the summary of the job, duties, and responsibilities. On this other half of the diagram, you can see the job specification, which focuses on specific competencies required by a job holder to be able to perform the job successfully. In this slide, you can see a sample of job specifications and what they will be looking for. The bachelor's degree or any degree that the person would be required of to have, some years of experience in whatever field the company will be handling, experience with other gadgets and technology that are available at the office, or other skills such as communication and organizational skills that the company might require, and some basic understanding of the general concept of what the job would be expected to handle. So how do we collect these vital job informations? So you can see from the table some methods of how to collect information from observation, from a diary log, interview, a questionnaire, or from the ONET, which is online. It's an online search. Okay, this is a sample of a checklist for conducting a job analysis interview. So this is how or what the ONET would have. Some characteristics of the workers, what the workers are required of, experience, occupation, specific information, labor market characteristic, and occupational requirements. This is a search, an online search for jobs that are available in the United States. A job analysis is the foundation for forecasting future needs for HR, as well as for planning such activities as recruitment, skeleton, performance appraisal, compensation, training, transfer, or promotion. It indicates how much more training and development are needed for employees to advance. It shows criteria for evaluating the performance of the job holder for promotion purposes, for transfer, or for demotion. The relative worth of a job is usually equal to the compensation for performing the job and is equally the same as a contribution to the organization's overall performance. So this is an example of a diagram of how the data that we previously mentioned will be collected eventually by HR so that HR would be the one to distribute the workers whom they hire. Job design is the outgrowth of job analysis. It focuses on structuring or restructuring jobs, which is which produce organizational effectiveness, efficiency, and employee job satisfaction. So, if the people are happy, they contribute to the fullest and develop more professionally. The job is defined, and we will know how well it is conducted. Will the job be handled by an individual or by a team? These are some of the questions that will be answered by this design. And how the job fit the overall organization. Specialization in healthcare is common. There are evolving roles of certain individuals who have specific job descriptions. So, for example, we have primary care physicians, specialist physicians, such as cardiologists, pulmonologists, etc. And now we also have physician assistants, which is more common practice in the United States, and nurse practitioners who have very specific duties. Specialization can sometimes produce boredom because there aren't any other challenges that would excite their minds or their activities. This produces absenteeism, and as absenteeism progresses, there will be lack of the people who are needed to perform such specific jobs. That's why a redesign is implemented, especially in the healthcare business. So, to have an enlargement or enrichment of the individual, and there can be a rotation of what the individual can do in an organization or in a company. It also tackles employee empowerment, work group redesign, and work schedule redesign. Employee empowerment is by allowing employees to initiate their own job changes through concept and empowerment. The goal is a committed staff to function ably and enjoyably. How to achieve this is through rewards. So the employee can participate in decision making. They would have the ability to be receptive to innovation or have access to relevant information where the employee also has accountability for the results that they have produced. Work group design and redesign. So it provides a forum to contribute and solve organizational problems. Team goals and scope of authority is usually defined by the management. The members would have the skills and training. Teams used in healthcare are the cross functional team, the self directed team, the task force team, and process improvement team, and the virtual team. These will be discussed in the following slide. So, a cross functional team is a team assigned rather than voluntary. It is a staff with a mix of specialists and formed to accomplish a specific objective. The project team is a group formed specifically to design a new service, and the members are assigned by the management, and the group is normally dispersed after the task is completed. In a self directed team, there is a group of highly trained individuals who are accountable for a whole work process that provides a service or product to an internal or external customers. The task force team would have a group formed by the management to resolve a major problem. This team is responsible for developing a long term plan for problem resolution that may include implementing the proposed solution. In a process improvement team or employee involved group, this is a group made up of experienced employees from different departments or functions and charged with improving quality, decreasing waste, or enhancing productivity in processes that affect the departments. The members are usually appointed by the management. The virtual team, on the other hand, is a group of any of the above purposes that uses advanced computer and telecommunications technology to link geographically dispersed team members. In work schedule redesign, it is a complex work week design or flexi time, job sharing, telecommuting, contingent workers. These are some of the samples, and the goal of which is that the employees can have control over their time. Usually, this reduces tardiness and absenteeism, and it increases recruitment, and it also follows that productivity and quality is also increased. Usually, it has a high retention rate of employees because they have control over their schedule. A compressed work week is defined as a number of days in a work week which is shortened by lengthening the number of hours worked per day. An example of this is the 12-hour shifts. Flexi time would be defined as choosing the starting time and quitting times of a job. So some of these examples are seen in the clerical and managerial positions. A job sharing is composed of usually two part time employees which share a job of a full time employee. An example of which is done by Kaiser Permanente, which is a known hospital in North California, where the employees who want part time work can do that work, and it's usually helpful to older workers who are usually planning retirement. Telecommuting or telework. An example of this is medical transcriptionists. The advantage is there's minimal workspace. However, the disadvantage is that there are low face to face interaction, or there's loss of creativity. So here is a table showing the potential advantages and disadvantages of telecommuting for employees. And in the healthcare, the patient care must be staffed 24 hours a day. That is our main goal in healthcare. Job analysis is a collection of information. Job description is a task requirement for a particular job. Job specification shows requirements of an individual to fit the job. The analysis methods available are the following. And in job analysis, you should be able to determine the purpose, identify the job, explain the process to employees, collect job information, organize information, and review and update the documents. In specialization, which is a new approach to redesign, use multi skilled health practitioners. It promotes employee empowerment, team concepts, and work schedule redesign. That ends our topic about job analysis and job design. We are now going to present a journal. This is a journal about the relationship of job design organizational commitment on compensations of physicians in a private hospital in the Philippines. The results are as follows. There is a significant impact in the relationship between organizational commitment and compensation. The success or failure depends on how workers are managed and how good their interpersonal relationships are. It was also found out that there is no significant difference in terms of sex to compensation. There's also no significant difference between years of service and compensation. The recommendations are that the compensation can strategically improve employees' commitment and performance, which will hence improve overall company assets. Thank you.